This podcast is for educational purposes only and is not a substitute for care by a doctor or other qualified medical professional. This podcast is provided with the understanding that it does not constitute medical or other professional advice or services. If you're looking for help, seek out a qualified medical services provider or other healthcare professional. Welcome to the Live Your Yoga podcast, a podcast dedicated to discovering and sharing all the ways in which yoga can be lived off the mat. Real stories by real people, just like you.
Welcome to the Live Your Yoga podcast. In these special episodes, you'll be guided through an audio yoga class led by one of our experienced faculty members, offering a variety of styles, themes, and approaches to support your practice and your teaching. These classes are designed to be enjoyed anywhere, anytime, whether you're at home, traveling, or carving out a quiet moment for yourself. You're invited to move, breathe, rest, or simply listen in a way that feels supportive for you. Before we begin, a gentle reminder. Yoga is a personal practice. Please listen to your body, honor your own limits, and move at a pace that feels safe and sustainable for you. You are always welcome to rest, modify, or skip any posture or instruction. If you're working with an injury, health condition, or are unsure about a movement, we recommend practicing with care and consulting a qualified healthcare professional as needed. This recording is intended as general guidance and does not replace individualized instruction or medical advice. Take a moment now to settle in, arrive exactly as you are, and allow this practice to meet you where you are today. Let's begin.
I'm Gilbert, and thank you for joining me for a morning 30-minute Hatha class. And in this practice, we're going to start laying down and take things slow and slowly work our way up to a standing position. So we're not going to end in a savasana. We're going to end with a breath of joy and something to help us feel invigorated and energized as we go on about our day. I hope you enjoy it. Let's go ahead and get started lying down on your mats. And from here, just allow your body to be heavy on the mat. And settle into your breaths. Just slowly allowing your breath to move through you, unobstructed, without any resistance. And just take note of how you're feeling before really starting to wake up our bodies. And we'll start small with movements in our fingers and our toes. Maybe clenching your fists, scrunching your feet, and then opening wide. Unroll your ankles and your wrists. And taking a full body stretch, inhale, reach in opposite directions. And notice here if your low back wants to lift off the mat. Just find a slight tuck in your tailbone so your low back presses towards the floor. And reach, now banana stretch over to the right. Take your right foot to the bottom right corner of the mat. Left leg crosses over. Right hand grabs for your left wrist. Lengthen and reach to the top right corner of your mat. Keep both shoulders grounded. And both hips grounded, and breathe into the left side of your body. And last breath out. And inhale, full body stretch and release. And we'll switch sides with an exhale. Left foot, left corner. Right ankle crosses over. Left hand, right wrist. And reach to the top left corner of your mat. Breathe into the right side of your body. And last breath out. Inhale back to center. Uncross your legs. And as you exhale, cactus your arms and plant your feet mats width distance. Breathe in. Knees to the right. Simple, easy twist. And exhale, let your knees topple to the left, the other side. And back to center. Breathe in. And exhale, your hands by your side. Plant through your feet. And inhale, bridge pose. Lift your hips. And press evenly through both feet, grounding here at your shoulders, chin slightly tucked, and you can actively press your palms into the mat. And exhale, lower your hips back down. One more time, inhale, bridge, squeeze your glutes and lift. Hands actively press down. One more breath in. Exhale, lower. Full body stretch, inhale. Now interlace your fingers overhead. And exhale, bring your right knee into your chest, half when removing pose. And you gently rock your legs side to side. Shoulders stay grounded, low back to the floor. And just gently waking our bodies up. Then hands interlace behind your right thigh and kick your heel up to the ceiling. Start to get into your hamstring. And bring movement to your ankle. Point or flex your foot. And roll it out. Now feel free to stay here. Otherwise, walk your hands up your leg. Shoulders come off the mat. As high up as you can reach. Get deeper into your hamstring. Gently lower your shoulders back towards the floor. Don't necessarily need to touch. And take another breath in. And knee to chest, breathe out. Inhale, full body stretch and switch. Exhale, left leg in. Again, squeeze it tight to your body. And gentle movement. And kick your left heel to the ceiling. Interlace your hands behind your thigh. Bring some movement to your ankle. And you feel free to bend your knee here to make it more accessible. And now feel free to stay or breathe in and walk your hands up your leg as high as you reach. And then exhale, gently lower back towards the floor. And breath in, knee to chest, breathe out. Inhale, full body stretch. Exhale, hands by your sides and plant your feet, hips distance. And inhale, bridge pose. We'll do 2 more. Lift. And lower. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. And hands to your knees and bring your knees to your chest. If you're ready for a happy baby, feel free to grab the outsides of your feet. Otherwise, just hands to your knees. Or behind your thighs. And gentle rock here, side to side. Massage your low back. Then maybe start to rock front to back. Making your way up into a seat. Nice, and from your seat, extend your right foot out. And bring your left foot in. Right hand beside you, and then take your left arm over your right leg. Here, try to press your left shin and thigh towards the floor. And you're squaring up through your shoulders towards the mat. Bend your right knee more to lengthen your spine. And then exhale. Inhale, sit up. Left hand beside you, ground your left shin, ground your left hand. Stargazer, lift and open. Then exhale, bring it back down. And we'll switch sides. Left foot out. And right foot in. Left hand beside you, right arm up. And right arm over your left leg. Or if you have a different variation that would feel more comfortable, take it. Just taking little movements to work our way through our entire body. Open and wake it up. And last exhale. Inhale, sit up. Spin your right arm behind you, ground through your right shin, lift your hips, stargazer. And exhale, hips back down to the floor. And plant your hands behind you, about hips width distance. Plant your feet. And then exhale, knees to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale, knees to the left. Inhale, center, one more time, right. And center, left, center. Now press into your feet, press into your hands. Reverse tabletop, hug your scapula to spine. Squeeze your glutes and tuck your tailbone. And take one more breath in. And bring your hips between your hands. Breathe out. Hover and ground. And feet in front of you. Inhale, hands up. And seated forward fold. Breathe out. And here again, take your variation. Maybe your spine's rounded to stretch more of your back. Otherwise, lengthen. Belly to thighs. Collarbones towards your toes. Shoulders drawn back. One more breath in. Last breath out. Inhale, sit up, plant your hands. Exhale, plant your feet. Inhale, reverse tabletop. Bring your hips between your hands. Breathe out. One more time. Inhale, reverse tabletop. And exhale, hips between your hands. Hover and ground and cross your ankles. Come into a tabletop. And take a cat pose. Hold this shape and just move around in it. Notice how your weight feels underneath your hands. If you're pressing into the heels of your palms, focus on your fingertips. Here, distribute your weight more through your hands, a little more evenly. Then inhale to cow. Tailbone lifts, shoulders pull back, chest lifts, and just gently move in your cow pose. And breathe here. Notice the different areas that open up. Mindful here not to dump into your low spine. So still finding length with this heart opener. And breathe in. And puppy, breathe out. Hands out in front of you. And then maybe tense your fingertips. Keep your wrists and forearms off the mat. Let's make this more active. Find just a tuck here in your tailbone. And breathe into the length here of your side body. Hard presses towards the floor. And last breath out. And tabletop, breathe in. And exhale, cats. Inhale, cow, tuck your toes. Then down dog, lift your hips. And from your down dog, shift forward to a plank, so this way we can adjust the spacing. So shoulders over our wrists, heels over toes, and now down dog. Again, lift your hips up and back and pedal it out. And come upon your tiptoes. And exhale, heels over to the right. Still maintain a V shape in your body. And breathe into the left side of your body. Press evenly through both hands. Inhale to center. Exhale, heels to the left. Right hip still lifts. And breathe into the right side of your body. And inhale to center. As your heels reach to the floor, take your right hand to left ankle and twist. Strong here in the base of your left hand, fingers spread wide. And release. Exhale, right hand back to your down dog position. Then switch, left hand to right ankle. And you can look underneath your right armpit. And release, back to your down dog. Inhale, shift to a plank. And protract your shoulders, so strong in your hand. And come up onto your tiptoes. Tiptoe to your hand. Feet about hips distance and ragdoll gently. Rock and sway. The crown of your head heavy. One last breath in. And out. Halfway lift, heel toe your feet together. Now shift a little more weight to your toes and step your left leg back. Ground your left knee and keep your toes tucked. Inhale to a crescent moon. So right knee over your right ankle. Depending on your spacing, you can stay at 90 degrees. If you're feeling opening your hip flexor, just move forward a little bit. And hands up. And strong in your base. And press down, reach high. And now cactus your arms for a back bend. If this doesn't feel good, bring your hands to your thigh and press against your thighs. Take your heart up, look up. Inhale, hands straight up. And now exhale, hands down to the floor and straighten your front leg. Coming into a half split. And here you can flex your right foot. Kind of lift here in your chest. We're not dumping into it. Rounding, if you have blocks, this would be a great spot for blocks to use underneath your hands. Now with your back toes tucked, we're going to shift all the way into a crescent lunge. So now plant your right foot, and inhale, sweep your hands high, and exhale, settle into it. Squeezing your glute and the left leg, and pressing your left hip forward. Look up to your hands, and now exhale, back bend, cactus your arms. And inhale, take your hands up. Now exhale, warrior two, spin your left heel down to the mat, and reach your right arm out in front of you. Right knee over your right ankle. Shoulders over your hips, strong here in your base as you reach. And flip your right hand, straighten your right leg, reverse triangle. Breathe into the right side of your body. And one more breath in. Now triangle, breathe out. Keep the length through your side body. Right hand on your right leg, it can be as high as your thigh. You can reach towards the floor, but here think about opening and stacking your joints. And gaze beyond your left fingertips. And breathe in. Now side angle, breathe out. Breathe, and then bend your right knee. So now you've got ankle over knee. Or knee over ankle. Continue to reach. Staying low here in your lunge. Plant firmly in your right foot and left leg. Now reverse warrior. Take your right hand up and back. And stay low. One more breath in. Half moon. Bring your right hand out in front of your right foot. You can stay in side angle if that feels better, but otherwise maybe challenge your balance this morning. And use your right hand as little or as much as you need. If you're feeling stable, maybe you hover your right hand. And keep driving your right foot through the floor. Take one more breath in. Now exhale, ground your left foot. Reverse triangle, take your right hand high. And now Skandasana, side lunge to the back of your mat. You can bring both hands to the floor, keep them at your heart. Just get a little deeper into your hips. And one more exhale. And inhale, walk your hands through center. Then exhale, low lunge to the top. Step your left foot forward, halfway lift, breathe in. And fold, breathe out. Taking it on the other side, inhale, halfway lift. And hands down, step your right foot back. Toes down, knees down, crescent moon, hands to the sky. And pressing your hips down and forward. If this doesn't feel good with your hands again, option, always bring your hands to your knees. Strong in your base, then find your back bend. As you cactus your arms strong in your back, open and stretch the front line of your body. And inhale, hands up. And half split, breathe out. Hips stay in the same line. If you want to get deeper to the back line of your body, flex your left foot. Breathe in. Breathe out, shifting into our crescent lunge. Lift your right knee. Inhale, take your hands high. And settle into it. Left knee over your left ankle. Right heel over your right toes. Hips square, heart square and open. And settle. And breathe in. Back bend, breathe out. And inhale, hands up. Warrior 2. Spin your right heel to the floor, reach your right hand back, left arm forward. And find your spacing here, so it doesn't need to be super wide. Think knee over ankle. So even if you're here, this is your Warrior 2. But find whatever spacing serves you this morning. And flip your left hand. Inhale, reverse triangle. Again, breathe length into the left side of your body. More inhale. And now triangle pose. Left hand to left leg. Right arm directly over your left arm. You're stacking your joints. One more breath in. Bend your left knee, side angle, breathe out just for a reverse warrior to repair. And we'll come back to it. One more breath in. Now side angle. Left arm against your left leg. Right hand to the ceiling. And strong in your lunge. Steady with your breath. And breathe out. Reverse warrior, breathe in. And taking on half moon. Again, know that you can stay in a side angle. Left hand in front of your left foot. Lift your right leg. May challenge your gaze. Maybe hover your left hand. One more breath in. Exhale, ground your right foot. Reverse triangle, take your left arm up. And Skandasana, side lunge to the back of your mat. Now your knees and toes pointing in the same direction to protect your joints. So toes can be pointing forward or towards the ceiling. Now one more breath out. Inhale, walk your hands to center. And exhale, low lunge. Step your right foot forward, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Chair pose, breathe in. And sit low, breathe out. And inhale. And drinking bird, exhale. Sweep your hands back. Come on your tiptoes, lift your heel. And pause, find your balance. Last breath in. Ground your right heel, breathe out, and inhale, lift your left leg. And we'll take on an eagle pose, left leg over, left arm under. Palms to touch, back of hands or grab shoulders. Everything squeezes and hugs to the midline of your body. Shoulders over your hips. And lowering your tailbone tall through the crown of your head. Last exhale. Inhale, unwrap, mountain pose. Take a back bend, cactus your arms. Mountain pose. And sit in a chair. Breathe out. And stay with your breath. One more inhale. Back to drinking bird. Exhale. Shoulders pull back. Heart and gaze forward. Heels high, hips low. And ground your left heel. And inhale, lift your right leg. Finding your balance. Then eagle, right leg over. Right arm under. Gazing through your hands. Finding your arm variation. One more breath out. And inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, mountain. And dance around the right. Right hand reaches behind you. And right foot in your right hand. You can stay here, knees side by side. If you feel all right, kick into your hand. Pull against your foot. And breathe. Now weight here in the front of your left foot. Light here in your heel. One more exhale. And inhale, rise. And taking it to the left side. Left foot, left hand. And again, you can stay. Or draw your knee back. Kick and pull. And release. Coming back up into your mountain pose. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, mountain. And bring your hands together at heart center. And pause. We're going to do 2 more side body stretches and a standing back bend before a breath of joy. So we'll take a steeple grip. You're interlacing all your fingers, and pointer fingers are going to be to the ceiling. If that's not accessible, feel free to grab your wrists for the side body stretch. And for the back bend, feel free to just cactus your arms, or think camel. You can just bring your hands to your low back. All right, so come back into a mountain pose and interlace your fingers overhead. So your steeple grip, fingers towards the ceiling, and fingertips directly above the crown of your head. And here, bump your hips over to the left and reach up and over to the right. Left ribs roll back, right ribs roll under. Plant evenly here through both feet. Breathe into the left side of your body. One more exhale. Inhale to center. Relax your shoulders for a moment, but keep your grip. Inhale, lengthen. Switch sides, bump your hips right. Now reach up and over to the left. Now chin away from your chest. Your gaze is either straight out in front of you or to the top right corner of your room. And active here through your legs. Plant evenly through both feet. Last exhale. Inhale, rise. Then go ahead and keep your grip, but bring your hands down in front of you. Now think external rotation here in your arms, so your forearms squeeze in towards one another. And find a tuck in your tailbone. Lift your gaze. Reach straight up. Now this can be your standing back bend. Again, you've got options. Feel free to cactus your arms, or feel free to place them down your low back. From here, inhale, lift, lengthen first. And then let your gaze guide you and arms follow. Taking your back bends. Here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale, rise. Exhale, slowly forward fold. And halfway lift, breathe in. And take the forward fold of your choice. Peace fingers to toes, gorilla pose. Maybe hands at your ankles. Shift more weight to your toes. Stomach to thighs, so bend your knees. And release. Slowly unroll all the way up to standing. And shoulders up and down your back. Palms open at your front. Now for the breath of joy, if you're unfamiliar, it's going to be 3 quick breaths and then a big open mouth exhale. So as we're doing this, think of yourself being a conductor. So we're going to inhale, sweeping our arms forward. Inhale, sweeping our arms out. Inhale, sweeping our arms forward and up. And then sweeping our arms down and back, bending your knees. And we'll go right back into it. Up, center, up, out, up, center, down and back. And we'll do that 3 times. All right, so go ahead and take just a cleansing breath in. And open mouth exhale. Prepare. Inhale. One more time. Stand tall. Hands to heart center. Allow your eyes to close. Allow yourself to just feel heart should be beating. Body open. And acknowledge yourself for showing up. For setting aside this time to start your day doing something for you. Thank you for sharing that with me. It has been such a privilege and such an honor. Until next time, namaste.